guys, welcome back to another video. If you are seeing this video, it is Friday, February 6th, which means today we will be drawing Tommy February 6th, of course. I love this lady, y'all. Like, I listen to her, genuinely listen to her all the time. She's on every playlist. And fun fact about me, when I bought my first car, I've always had driver's anxiety. So like, I bought a car, but like, I don't know, I was still really uncomfortable with driving, which is crazy because I've been driving since I was 16. Well, really since I was 15, and I'm like about in my mid-20s, so I don't understand that. But yeah, I actually had to drive the car that I bought, and I was like having an anxiety attack. And something told me just like relax, put on some music, and Tommy February started playing, and I'm like, whoa. All of my anxiety just disappeared because It's Just Feeling Love started playing, and I started singing it like I knew all the words she was saying. It was crazy. So today we are starting with a time lapse. It's just me sketching in the time lapse, really. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. As much as I really wanted to draw Tommy and I was really excited to start drawing, I was really sluggish for like the past week or two. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but I mainly just wanted to focus on drawing. And I did have my camera recording, but I think just because I was so focused, like I missed a lot of footage and my camera stopped and I just didn't notice. I kept forgetting to turn my alarm back on, because what I'll do is like, I know like the maximum amount of time that my camera will let me record at once. So I'll just set a timer. And I kept forgetting to set the timer. Y'all, like, I don't know. I was like really struggling. So I don't know if I'm getting sick, because I'm still the same way. Like, I'm still really sluggish. I'm really exhausted. I don't know. Maybe because I've been staying up till 6 a.m. drawing this every day. But even before I started drawing, like, I've had no energy. So yeah, guys, pray for me. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Being sick is like top 3 worst feelings in the world. So hopefully I'm all right. Surprisingly, this was really easy. Like, it was well outside of my comfort zone. Like the background, the angle, just the fact that it was just so much going on in this drawing, and I don't usually draw this much. I've done it before, but like it's been a long time and it definitely wasn't as good as it could have been. But this drawing was surprisingly really easy, so I'm glad. I think the most difficult part about this drawing was probably the little Sanrio twin stars, Kiki and Lala. Y'all, I actually could not, I don't know, I couldn't figure out how I wanted them to look in my style. I think what I originally was doing first, because you can see she kind of looks a little creepy right now. I think what I was doing at first was trying to mimic the actual picture, but then like also trying to put it in my own style at the same time, and it just kind of looked kind of freaky. I don't know, it was looking a little scary. So I redrew that about 4 times out of this entire drawing. That was like the most difficult part about everything, just because in the actual picture it's like giving Space Jam. Like, they're like in her world. It's like cartoons in the real world. And I wanted to convey that in my own artwork, but I didn't know how to do that, because I definitely knew like I would have to draw in 2 styles. I think I was really just overthinking it, because in the end, all I ended up doing was just like coloring it in a different style. So I think that's kind of where I was going wrong. It's just I was overthinking it. So yeah, other than the twin stars, this was surprisingly really easy. It did take me, I want to say 21 hours to draw this, which also is not bad for all that I have going on. I think at the time it definitely felt very long drawing this. I I don't know, after like a certain amount of time, I get exhausted. I can't think right. Nothing comes out right. I kind of get irritated, so I have to stop drawing. But then I'm also the type of person, I'm a perfectionist, and two, like, I get in the zone. Once I start something, I can't stop until it's finished. And I had to literally force myself away from my iPad, put the Apple Pencil down, and go to sleep. Because, like, I was there going to bed at like 3 a.m. every day trying to get this done. It took me about 4 days, so not too bad. But I need to stop drawing late at night. And you'll see later on when the actual footage of me drawing comes up. Like, even the lighting, like, I can never get good lighting because I'm always drawing at night. But that's when I feel like most creative, which I hate that because I am not a night person. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a night person. I have to be up at a certain time. I have to go to sleep at a certain time, or I'm cranky the whole day. So So now that we've yapped about the drawing, let's yap about Tommy, guys. I'm trying to think of the first time I ever discovered her. She's in everything. Like, all of my favorite series, she's in everything. So I really don't know. If I had to guess, I would say probably Gintama. Am I saying the name right? Y'all, I'm terrible at like pronouncing stuff, so please don't come for me. But I think my first time ever discovering Tommy February was watching Gintama, because like I used to watch when I was younger. Like, I would be upstairs in my mom's room, like, watching Gintama in the middle of the night. And obviously, like, she did the intro. I think it was like the second intro or something. I don't know. But I think that was like the first time I really discovered her. And then, like, I'm also like in the editing community. I've been editing since I was 14. And obviously, like, people edit to Tommy a lot. Like, what's the song? I Only Want to Be With You. Everybody edits to that song. I think I've edited to that song like twice. So, like, I've heard her around. But, like, I'm trying to think of when I, like, actually discovered who she was. Because I feel like we listen to music and we'll, like, hear of people, but we don't, like, know who they are. We don't know what they look like or anything like that. Like, you wouldn't be able to pick them out in a crowd, you know? I'm trying to think of when I had that moment. And to be honest, I just don't know. Like, I've loved Tommy for years. And I always listen to her. Like I said earlier, like, she's always playing in my car. Except when I have people in the car. Like, I have to change the playlist, y'all. Like, I listen to literally everything under the sun. Like, I listen to all types of music. I'm a music lover. Like, my parents were musicians, so that's kind of who I am, to be honest. But I don't know, I gotta chill with the music in the car sometimes. Like, I can't be playing anime openings and I have people in the car with me. Like, that's embarrassing. So when I'm in the car alone, Tommy is definitely always playing. Like I said earlier, Is This Feeling Love is my favorite song. Soul Eater is one of my favorite series. Like, y'all see me talk about, like, the artwork I made. I love, what is it? Paper Moon or something like that. Is that from Soul Eater? I don't know. I can't remember if it's from Soul Eater. I think it is, but I know she did a Soul Eater opening. My favorite manga series, guys, like, I love manga. I have a whole collection. I have like over 150 mangas. Like, I have a lot. But my mom bought me Paradise Kiss when I was like 19, I think. Yeah, I think I was 19, and I loved that manga for years. And I never watched the anime until a few years ago. I watched it and I'm like, whoa, is that Tommy again? Like, girl, she knows she was getting those checks, okay? Like, I don't know, she's in everything. So Lovely and Gorgeous, I love that song too. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite, but I definitely love that song. So I know you guys are probably wondering what made me choose this specific image of Tommy to draw. Well, I knew that February 6th was coming up and that is her birthday. And I'm like, you know what? I watch her live streams every year. I've like made an edit of her before. I told y'all like I'm in the edit community. So I want to do something different this year. Like maybe I should draw her. And it just had to be this image just because it's my favorite. I think it's really dynamic, but it also like, I don't know, I think it fits into like my little art universe. It's very cute, funny. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It's just me. Like when I look at this picture, it's me. It says me. So I picked this picture, but it definitely was really hard because I was thinking, I'm like, would I even be able to draw this? Because like I said earlier, it's well outside of my comfort zone. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw it anyway, because why not put yourself outside of your comfort zone? Like, you never actually know. This could be the best drawing you ever make. I'm just saying. So I chose this one, but I was looking at other images and it was really hard because I'm like, every photo shoot she does, y'all, is just so good. Like, I don't know if I'm glazing her a little bit, but she's like an artist's dream. Like every pose is so dynamic, even her style. Like, I don't know, I love everything about her. So it was really difficult choosing a picture, but at the end of the day, I knew it was gonna be this one. When it comes to my artwork, I always try to add some sort of background to my artwork. It's really difficult with digital art for me. I don't know why I always separate digital and traditional artwork, because when I graduated high school, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before in one of my other videos, but I used to do landscapes. So I know how to draw backgrounds. I know about the middle ground, foreground, all of that. It's just when it comes to digital art, I just get like anxiety for some reason, and I always feel like I'm not able to convey what I want to in a digital sense, because it's really hard to get like textures in digital art, I feel like, for me. But luckily for me, this picture was pretty simple. It was just getting the angles correct, which I think I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna give that to me. I did a nice job with the angles in the background. Of course it's not perfect, but it's good enough. I feel like y'all can tell she's on a plane. So I've already talked about some of the challenges that I had while making this drawing. So let's talk about my favorite parts of making this drawing. The food was definitely, I think, was probably my favorite part about drawing. I love drawing food, but this was my first time drawing food digitally. So I was a little bit nervous, but I knew I could like make it look at least readable. I wasn't expecting it to be perfect, but I think it did come out pretty good, and it was my favorite part about drawing this. The only thing is the textures. Again, it's really hard to convey textures in digital art for some reason, but I think I was able to do it pretty well. I definitely took some inspiration from some like food artists that I like on YouTube. I like watched a few of their videos and I was like looking at how they render it. I definitely could use a lot more practice. And I've actually been wanting to do like some art surrounded by food for so long, because I'm actually a cook, guys. Like, I love to cook. I cook all the time. I love food. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe one day I can do like a what is it? Like turning foods into characters. Like, when I think of that idea, I always think about the cup noodles, the ramen noodles. I feel like that would make such a cute character. Why that specific brand of food, I don't know, but maybe I should do something like that. So let me know in the comments if y'all think that should be like a little small series I create. I know like people have done it before, but I want mine to be like a little bit different. Like, I've definitely been having those ideas for a few years. I just feel like my skills weren't where they needed to be in order to do it. But now I feel like I'm at a good place where I can actually, you know, go forward with that idea. And definitely I can use the practice with rendering food digitally. So I think that would be fun. And I think I might do something like that. So let me know if that's something y'all actually want to see. And then I will look into doing it. Another favorite part I had for drawing this is the face. So I tell you guys all the time that like I tried different render styles and I just never like it. And it's like the painterly style that I want so bad. It's like a painterly style, but it's not fully painterly, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like you guys need to see what I'm talking about. But something about this drawing made me come back to it. I'm like, I kind of want to do realism with this drawing. Why realism? I'm not sure, but I don't know. That was definitely something that I really wanted to try. I had rendered the face a few times actually and just didn't like how it looked. So I think I cut it down to like 2 times with me drawing here. I think, what is this, the 3rd time I was drawing it? I'm not sure, but I did draw the face a few times, or color the face a few times, just to see how I could render in this style and how I can make it look like my own. And I think I did a really nice job. I did ask my sister, like, did she think it looked like kind of realistic, but not like super realism? Because to me, I like to do like more like a realistic like cartoon vibe. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, even like the way I render hair, I feel like the way I render hair kind of looks realistic, and then like the rest of my drawing is more on the flat side in comparison. But here I really wanted to focus on like accuracy, especially with the lighting, just because I told you guys like I take a lot of art classes and I really want to get better at coloring, guys. Like, I don't think you guys understand. I say it all the time. I'm so bad at coloring. But I really want to get better. I feel like my digital art, as far as sketching goes, is finally where I want it to be. But I'm lacking in the coloring, guys. That's where the magic happens. Like, why be a digital artist if you can't color? So I've really been studying lighting and just new techniques for rendering. And I'm really excited to see where my art goes with this. Like I said, I want to try so many different like series maybe, or just experiments with my art. And it's a great way to practice for me. So I'm really excited. I know anything that I want to do, especially when it comes to art, I can do it. It just takes time. So I'm here for it. I don't know, guys. Let me know if you see a difference in this drawing versus all my other artwork. Can you tell that I like tried to do like a different render style, or am I delusional? Because I feel like a lot of times, like, I feel like I can see a difference, and then when I post it, I'm like, can you even tell like I did this or did that with the drawing? I don't know. Hopefully you can tell, because it did take a long time. I think that's why it took me 21 hours, because like sketching it really did not take me long at all. Surprisingly, I think it took me 7 hours to sketch and the rest was just rendering. Usually it's the opposite way. When I'm sketching, I can do that pretty it takes me a pretty long time to sketch, I'm not gonna lie, just because I really want to focus on accuracy. But for this drawing, it was a lot different actually. So when I was sketching, I did it pretty quickly. Usually I'll do a draft sketch and then I'll do a sketch on top of the draft, just so I can like solidify my ideas. And then once I'm like, okay, I like the way this looks, let me do an over sketch just so I can get everything perfect and ready for line art. This time I took a little bit of a different approach, mainly because of laziness. I know I said earlier I haven't really been feeling well and I've been like really sluggish, so I was kind of like rushing a little bit, but not really. So I definitely like just went straight into the line art after the sketch, which was also nerve-wracking in itself, because I'm like, now I'm not just lining it, I'm like sketching it and lining it at the same time, while also trying to make the lines perfect. So I don't know, that was a little bit daunting, but I think at the end of the day it turned out really well, and that was a good practice for me, because now I feel like moving on to my other artwork, I won't have to do an over sketch all the time. Sometimes if I just really like the idea, I know it's nothing I really want to change, I can just go straight into the line art, and that will save me a lot of time. But with that comes the coloring. I've been trying this new coloring style and it takes so long. Oh my goodness. But it's so peaceful though. Like, I love it. It's really relaxing. It gives me a chance to, like I said earlier, practice my lighting skills, because I can go in with different colors and different shades and just like really take my time with the coloring, versus usually by the time I get to coloring, I know I'm gonna fly through the rest of it, because coloring usually only takes me like at max, I want to say 3 hours. So this was definitely well outside of my comfort zone, which is why I love this drawing, because I feel like I've improved so much as an artist just from this one drawing. And again, I'm just so excited to see what my artwork will look like going forward with all the new things that I've learned from this drawing. Anyway, aside from that, I've yapped enough about the artwork. I do want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. You guys love seeing me draw. Whenever I post like my sketching process as like a reel or a TikTok or what is it called on YouTube? Shorts. You guys love it. You guys always have such sweet comments for me. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoy my longer videos. I definitely want to know if it's anything that you want to see or anything that you would like me to talk about during my videos, since you guys like to see my art process so much. And with you guys liking to see my process, I try to have like some sort of middle ground where I'm showing you like my whole process from start to finish. But also, I don't want to make you guys sit here for like 45 minutes watching me draw. I think it gets boring. So I would like to like condense my videos down a little bit more. But either way, it's fine. Just let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah. Also, if you guys like have any requests, like I said, I don't really want to do fan art anymore. I'm definitely stepping away from it. But I'm always open. If it's something that I feel like aligns with me, I'll definitely draw it. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I've been thinking about little creative series that I've always wanted to do. I think now is probably the perfect time to really get into it, because I'm trying to be more active and more people are seeing my artwork, which is exciting, and it would be fun to explore different ideas. So if it's anything you guys want to see, don't be shy. Let me know. I will definitely look into doing it. Though this video was pretty long, I feel like it kind of went by fast. Like I said, I just really wanted to put in as much of me drawing and as much of my process as possible, because I know you guys really do like to see it, while also trying to condense it in a video that's not like overly long. But if you made it this far, let me know, what is your favorite song by Tommy February? Or how did you discover her? Like, was it from like an anime opening? Did somebody you know listen to her? Like, let me know. Do people actually listen to her, or am I just crazy? Let me know in the comments. Is it just me, or is there like a lack of inspiration in the art community right now? Like, I feel like everyone is on a hiatus for some reason. So that was definitely really hard when it came to me like getting the motivation to actually finish this, just because like I wanted to draw it, but I had no inspiration. Like, I love to watch art videos, and more than just time lapses, like I like to hear people talk. Like, I want to see the personality behind the artwork, and I just feel like lately I have not seen that. Like, anybody that does do that have been on hiatus. Like, where are you? Where is everyone? Like, give me some inspiration. So if you guys can recommend any artists that like kind of fit my vibe, let me know. Like, please, I need some inspiration. Alrighty guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I started sketching some thumbnails for Valentine's Day, so that'll be the next post. I'm really excited. It's also Black History Month, so I would like to incorporate something along those lines into my artwork. And yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. Again, I hope it wasn't too long, guys. I'm trying. But then again, I'm glad I was able to get a lot in the footage, just because I didn't feel like I had as much footage as I actually did. So I'm glad I was able to include everything. And if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and if this is your first time seeing me and you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe. It would definitely make me smile. And share the video. And yeah, here is the finished look. I want to try something new. I actually had good lighting in my room for once. So hopefully you like this video. And thanks for watching. Bye.